Hey, J21 Nation, look, we just got here to the first spot. I couldn't record. I was ready to catch fish. Check this out. I'm with Ben, owner of J21 Fishing. Well, JG2 Custom Rods. And then I'm with his friend Chris, and he just pulled in this Mondo. Now that's what you call a good freaking problem to have. Hold it up for him, Chris, let him see. That's what you call, oh, a double up. Good problem to have on red snapper. Oh yeah. Let's keep going.
There's all nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Change your hand position. It's full. Color. Any color. Hey.
A little one. I'm trying to see what's little. That look like a good problem to have in that net.
Yeah, he's little. Tiny, little baby. Little tiny baby.
Meat off of him.
Wow. That'd feed.
Oh, is that real?
Yeah, you used the reel, but it was on a different rod.
Yeah, that's a real.
This one's got, like I say, you can turn the power down. All right, man. Wow.
Let him see that good problem to have, Mr. Ben. That's what you call a good problem to have.
Yeah, horrible, ain't it?
Into the boxy games. Hey, Mr. Ben, how you doing, sir?
Hey, all right. Good to see you, Kevin.
You all, this is Mr. Ben, the owner and operator of JG2 Custom Rods. You all know him because I'm fishing with him. So we're going to take a little moment from the fishing part and let you all see what he does in his shop and let you all see why I love his rods so much. Talk to him, Mr. Ben.
All right. Well, like I said, my name's Ben. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years. I started out nothing like this. I started out because I wanted to repair some stuff. I said, hey, I've got me a bigger boat. I'm going to start doing some offshore fishing. I need some offshore rods. I didn't have any, so I said, well, I'm going to try to get something cheap. So I found some stuff on eBay for good prices, but they needed some repairs. I said, I think I can fix that. So I bought a little kit, a few little parts here and there, and I started repairing some rods, and just started out kind of slow like that. And then I bought a few more pieces of equipment. I had some more stuff I needed to repair from me and my dad and some friends of mine. So I started repairing, and pretty soon I was ready to start building. I said it wouldn't be that much trouble to start building stuff. So I bought a little more equipment, a little more parts, and all of a sudden it's branched out into this. I started out on my kitchen table, and that didn't last too long. My wife wasn't real happy with that. So I moved to the garage in our old house, and then we bought this house, and I walked in this little space right here, and I said, this is it. I got my rod building area right here. I said, we got to have this place. So here we go. I do most of my handle making over here, get my rod set up, everything put together on that, measure it out, decide how we're going to build it, and then I'll come over here, and this is a power wrapper. Started out with hand wrappers, but this is a power wrapper. You know, usually don't use the power part of it except for on offshore stuff or under wraps, where you got to make a long wrap. But I'll put all my wraps on, do all my trim work. Usually go ahead and put my labels on and stuff right here. Let's see, just doing a little wrap there. And when I'm done with that, I'll make sure everything is lined up just like I want it, and then I'll go back over here to this side, and that's usually where I do my epoxy work. I've got my original first rod dryer I ever had right here. I set the rod up, put it in there. I've got my epoxy, 1-to-1 ratio epoxy. I mix that up and apply it with a paintbrush while it's turning really slow. Sometimes I'll put them on the power wrapper, and some of the big guides and under wraps, I'll do them under power and then slow them down and touch them up and stuff. But so I got this dryer I can use as a dryer. I got these 2 dryers on the wall here, and the power wrapper also has its own dryer. So I can have 4 rods drying at one time if I get really busy. Right now I do about 50 rods a year. I can do a whole lot more. They just kind of come in waves. You know, I'll have a bunch in the beginning of summer. I'll have a bunch at Christmas. I've already got a couple orders for Christmas, and it's September, so that'll be coming pretty soon. So, and I also like to build a few for myself here and there. And
Speaking of ones you built for yourself, let's show J21 Nation what you built for yourself.
yeah, this is one I just finished. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a CRB jigging rod. I did a little bit of jigging with it. I'm new to that, so this is kind of a first time for me, but I didn't actually catch anything jigging on it. That's coming, but we did some bottom fishing with it because I just had to catch something on it, and it worked real well for bottom fishing. I think we put about three big snapper in the boat on this one.
Let me show y'all which snappers he's talking about in this clip right here. Oh, fish on! Fish on, buddy. Oh, that's a good 1.5 right there. Oh, yes, that's a good head checker. Oh yeah. You all on fishing with the new custom rod by Ben for JG2 Custom Rods. This was supposed to be his jigging rod, but I think we just made it a good. Oh gosh. That joker is running. Oh yeah, I'm eating good tonight. Oh, that joker is digging. Whew. Mama, I made it. I made it to the wet side of the world.
Hey, Chris.
We doubled up.
Yes.
We doubled up heavy. Chris got one. I got one.
Going up a level.
I'm sorry, I can't let y'all see him right now. Y'all have to just ask him how it felt because I got Moby Dick. Andrew, Josh, I think I found the redfish hole. Not the redfish y'all be catching, but the redfish that tastes extremely good and pull like a freaking freight train. You all, if you have not tried these rods, I insist that you try them. You gotta try them. It's light, but it fights good. Hey, Fabo, I wish you were here, man. William, you should have came. You missed in it. All my arms are shaking like a stripper. No charter guy telling me to say, don't stop reeling. I can reel how I want to. And I think I handle it pretty well. Mr. Chris, how does he feel over there? I'm still waiting for color. Whew.
Not gonna wait much longer.
I don't. Oh, I got color, and it's a snapper, and it's a big one. Whew. Whew. Look how I got him hooked though. That's the crazy part.
He's gonna.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, he's gonna get loose.
Get under. Get under. Oh yeah, come on. Yes, sir.
That was close.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That, my friends, is what you call a good freaking problem to have. I don't care what anybody say. I don't really care. Say what you want. Say what you want. I call that a good problem to have. All right, I gotta hurry up so I can help Chris.
We're gonna get out of the net.
Yeah, hold on.
Now.
I gotta miss that gear plate. All right, go ahead.
Oh, stuck.
It's got the hook. Hold on, we got the hook.
We did.
Okay.
I got the hook. He caught the hook. All right. Give me my water burger fish.
That's a good fish.
He's good.
That's a good fish.
Hold on.
You guys, look at that. Look at that. Yes! That's what you call a good problem to have. Look at that one. Look at that. Can't beat that with an egg beater, Mr. Kenny. Whew. Whew. Y'all look at that. There's gonna be some good meat on the table. To my in-laws in Hammond, Louisiana,
This is fun.
this is for you all. We know you all was devastated by the storm, so I wanted to come catch you some food. Thanks to Mr. Ben, he invited me. We're just warming up. Show him that good problem to have, Mr. Chris.
There you go.
That's another one. Let's keep going.
This is my first, well, this is not my first. This is my first snapper rod I built. I call it a snapper rod. I wasn't sure. It's kind of a heavy duty. It looks heavy duty. It's a Pacific Bay, not a very expensive blank, but it's a 30 to 60 pound rod. It's a short blank. It's more like made for tuna, and then I put an aluminum butt on there. So but it's really stiff. I got the roller tip on it, just the regular guides on the end, and that thing works really well for big snapper. Not a whole lot of fun with some small ones on it. It don't bend enough to have that flex to it and fight the fish. They just kind of come right on in. But with a big snapper, it's a lot of fun. And like I say, some of those close in snapper, I wanted something a little lighter to catch them on, and so I had a rod that I built that was a little bit lighter. It's kind of an expensive blank. It was an all graphite blank, and I really liked it though. I was catching big black drum and stuff on it, and it was doing great for that. And I said I want the next heaviest one up, so I bought this 20 to 60 pound. It doesn't feel like a 20 to 60 pound rod. It's really light, and it's the most fun catching those medium size, decent size big snapper on this thing. It handles them. It don't look like it'll handle them, but it does. My next one is going to be the 30 to 80 size blank, and I'm probably going to make it a spinning rod with this same series of blank. This is the MHX saltwater nearshore blanks.
So what do you have working over here, Mr. Ben? Let's see what this is.
Alright. This is going to be for a guy named Kevin Russell. I don't know if you know him.
I think we do. I think we do.
I've built him a couple of rods, and he says he's got a new spinning reel on the way, and I haven't built him a spinning rod before. And so I just pulled this out and said we're going to sit down and try to figure out what you might like. We've got a lot of options. We've got this palm swell handle, feels really good in the hand. You can put a cork grip, you can put a wind grip in the back of it, do a foregrip or no foregrip, whatever you want to do. This is kind of your standard. This is probably not what we would use, this small one, but if you want to do your up-lock and reel seat, and you put this standard grip on, this standard seat on there. We got bigger ones too. This is a size 16. The 17s are a little bit bigger if you like that in your hand. So you can do something like this. You can do a split grip, or you put this on the back, and let's see. I think this is some of your parts here as well. I was getting ready to build you another casting rod, but
Which I love, of course.
so I got some of those parts, and I think we really mixed it up on some of those with a little cork, a little EVA foam, and a little wind grips all mixed together. So something like this we can do. We can go with something shorter, where we basically take two of those.
When you all see him doing this, I give him a pretty hard time, but that's because he makes some pretty awesome rods. I like to keep things simple and light.
See, we can take two of these foregrips and set them up like that. A lot of different options, and like I say, you can do it however you want to. A lot of different possibilities. When you're going custom, you can do anything you want.
So tell people out there in the J21 Nation that may be hesitant or think it's crazy to get a custom rod. Why is it so good to have a custom rod?
Well, a lot of them are lighter than your standard rods that you buy off the shelf. I like to put a few more guides on there, which makes them stand up to the fish, the fight a little bit better. You know, the other thing is just you get to pick exactly what you want. You can make it whatever color you want. You can put your name, anything you want on there as far as dressing it up. We can do decals, labels, you know, some thread work, you know, anything you're looking for. my inventory just continues to grow. If you don't see a color thread you like, I'm constantly ordering more. If somebody says I want an orange and they don't know exactly what orange, I'll order 3 or 4 of them, and they get to pick which one they like. And these are all metallics. Lots of different metallics. Trying hard to match something, a gold reel. You got lots of different golds, lots of different silvers. I think I like that color. And that's a black and metallic blue twist there. I've got several that are just twists. They're pretty cool.
That's nice.
We got purple. I like that one. I haven't used it yet. Just lots and lots of different options for what you may like. You know, you can go kind of plain with just your grips and your thread, or you can start adding little aluminum pieces. You got lots of little trim pieces that you can buy and put on there. You got, these are all black and gold. They were for particular rods, but you know, you can get them in silver, blue. These are all winding checks and trim pieces in here. There's some red. You know, any of that kind of stuff you can add. You know, this kind of it's up to your imagination what you like. This is the first rod I ever built myself. Like I say, that was 2018, I believe. And still one of my favorite rods. It's a medium light action rod. Actually, it's kind of what we patterned Mr. Kevin's rods off of, because it has a really good action for trout.
Yeah, I stole somebody else's idea. That's what I'm good at doing sometimes. I'm just focusing on that. Trying to get the camera. There it is.
Yeah, let's say this was first rod. This is an abalone insert, which is something I tried the first time out, maybe shouldn't have, so it's got a few little cracks in it, but I get better because I try new things. And I bought 2 of those blanks, so that's called that the Sea Trout Snatcher, and this is also the Sea Trout Snatcher. It's the same blank, but I built it into a cast rod and put a little more dress up on it.
So you all, please don't be mad at me with the focus. I'm still learning this.
I got a nice little Revo inshore, little older model reel on there, very small, very light, and really liking that. But I do a lot of stuff for kids. My daughter saw this purple blank and had to have it, and so we did purple and pink. And whatever she wanted to call it, that's what it got called. And I've done a lot of stuff like this with these little CRB Color Series blanks. They're not very expensive, and you can make them however you want. Very bright colors. That's those. This is my first little redfish rod I built myself. That's on a Phoenix blank.
I've heard a lot about Phoenix blanks.
And that was my first. Everybody's buying these wind grips, and I had to try one myself because I've always been a cork kind of guy. But I wanted to try out the wind, and I really like it. It's very, very grippy. It's not going to slip out of your hand. So I really, really like that rod.
So for the folks out there, how can they contact you if they want to get a custom rod, man?
All right. Well, you can catch me on Facebook. JG2 Custom Rods, at JG2 Rods on Instagram, and you can find it on Facebook like that. My phone number is on the card there, so you can contact me that way. Message me, email me, anything you want, I'll respond. I have a full-time job, so this is kind of a side thing. Started as a hobby, became a little bigger than that. So I've got. I'll get back with you just as soon as I possibly can. I love designing rods and working with people and talking about fishing. So I spend a lot of time talking to people about fishing.
I think I screwed up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Chris, I'll let you talk me into this one.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Big bait, big fish.
I think I let Chris talk me into doing something very stupid. I put, whatever it was huge. Yeah. And I put the whole thing on there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know, right? Got one on that one too? Oh. Oh gosh. You are not gonna psych me out. Whoa.
You got it in low gear. If you need to go faster, hit that little button.
Which button? This one?
On the handle itself, right there,
What am I?
Push it down.
Hey, okay. Okay. I like this. This is fun. You are coming out of that water. I don't know what you is or what you are, but you're coming out. Oh my goodness, yep, that's a snapper. That's a good red snapper. That's a good red snapper. Oh, that's a good red snapper.
I thought I lost my bait, but he was just swimming upwards.
Oh, we got to double up?
He was swimming
We
towards
got-
the boat. That's why.
We got two lines.
so-
Oh, Taylor,
Stop
stop.
reeling in.
Yours is hung up on his.
Oh yay! Okay.
Let yours loose.
I'm so good at that.
How'd you do that, Taylor? On the other side of the boat, even.
Hey, wait. Do you see my hook?
I see your line. Alright, I think you're loose.
Hold on, no, he's not. Hold on.
Hold on.
You don't have a fish, you
don't
got
have
Kevin.
fish, they have you.
Well, you might have a fish, I don't know.
I hope you don't, because that's going to hurt me.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Probably gonna have to get the hook out.
Yeah, you're going to get the hook out. Yeah, you're going to get the hook out. Yeah, as we can kind of see, we got a little mess here. Nothing but a good D-hooker can't fix.
That's a good bad problem to have.
Yeah, I call that a good problem to have. Oh, just so you all know, you all hear me say that a lot. It's actually patent now and trademark. It's my phrase. And as you can see, that's what a good problem to have looks like. He does not want to let go of that hook on. That is impressive. All right. All right, you guys. Let's see what we got here. As you all can see, it's another good red snapper. Another for the dinner plate. Putting them in the box.
That's the one we was looking for.
He was a hungry fella. I think he just.